Hi everybody and welcome to this tutorial for Princess I Wanna Be Your Lover, maybe my favorite track of his. I did a Prince song quite a while ago of How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore, which by the way is also kind of cool piano groove, but that got banned from YouTube since Prince wasn't too keen on his tracks being used in whatever kind of form on this awesome medium. Therefore, I didn't do any more of his songs in quite a while, but now that he unfortunately passed away, I see covers and lessons pop up all over YouTube, so I figured let's give it another shot with this very cool track, of which a student of mine notified me of a piano version, which got me insanely enthusiastic. So I figured it out, and it sounds a little something like this. And so on. That is the main groove, and then we also got that part, don't wanna pressure you, baby, but all I really want. That is actually the same chords, only played a little bit different and not in this particular groove. So first of all, let's take a look at the chords, and then it's very, very important how you place them in time. The first chord is E major 9. Actually, when I heard this version of Prince playing this solo on the piano, he only plays major 7, but on the record, this major 9 is played very distinctly, continuously by the guitar. So I figured to just put it in there for some extra flavor and to get closer to the original. So E's in the left hand for now. In a second, we're going to get a little funky over there with other bass notes, but for now, just stick to the regular chord octaves. E's. Then you finish off the E chord over there with a G and a B, a G sharp and a B, and then a D sharp, and that's the major 7, and the 9 is a F sharp. Then we get to... Okay, so I suggest use fingering 1, 2, 4, 5, because we're gonna switch to this chord, okay? So this way you only have to move your thumb and you can use your middle finger over there. So that's the thing. Just try and do this. 1, 2. Yeah. So that that second time you hit that chord is on the 4 end. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 and okay, and on that one you play it 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Obviously you continue on. So, for reasons not getting too technical, I think I might write a little bit on my blog on where exactly these things fall. But for now, I think it feels natural. So I'll just play it slowly so you can copy it from there. So it's... And we'll just repeat that. And the second chord... Yeah, that is, I'd say B sus2 over D sharp. Why is that? This is your regular B sus2, okay? So no third but a 2. And actually it's not really, it's more add 9 because the 2 or the 3 is in fact over here in the bass. So if you have this chord and you play it over the third of the chord, the D sharp, and that's... Okay, and that's what we're playing. So it's kind of an inversion of B with another note in the bass. You could also explain it from that bass note, obviously, sort of a +5 then, and a 7 on the E flat minor, whatever you want. But so your left hand just jumps down to those bass notes, okay? Again, octaves. So as he likes to do, and I like to do as well, there's kind of a lot of space in here, and we have no drums or guitar or whatever when you're alone on the piano, right? So when you have hit that first chord, you might want to indicate where the rhythm is by sort of improvising rhythmically. And I suggest, if that's difficult for you, which I can totally imagine it is, because I'd say just play this groove 1,000,000 times and you'll probably won't even get close to how tight Prince himself plays this. This is just outstanding musicality, and he's the master, of course. But stick to chord notes to fill in that rhythm. Something like, for instance, the 5 of the chord works good for the bass. Okay, so you could do, okay, well, and as an upbeat, then you have your first rhythmical sort of enhancement. If you also add a right hand note, just random one from this chord, okay, I'll do it like this, could work as well. I sort of did something different with my left hand now, as you see, but gives you another alternative. Okay, so super simple, just bounce that thumb. Yeah. And then you see that the second time, because and then you have yeah, without the fills. Okay, and then you do again. Now that's a new chord, so I'll first explain that one and then show you how to place it rhythmically. That's an A-flat sus chord, which basically means play the root triad of a whole note down. So we have A in the bass, okay, or A-flat, I'm sorry, G sharp, whatever you want to call it. And we play an F sharp triad over that, so that's one whole note down in the regular triad. F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. Okay, so where to place that, I'm going to start from the start. Here it goes. And then 1, 2, 3. I think that's really cool, especially that bass line, which gives it so much depth, those chords. But it's actually not super difficult. You come from here, 2, 3, and what you're playing is, I like to play a little flam over there, but basically it's just that B again, which we just saw, only now you play the third over there and no only as a flam. And then you go back to that chord which we just saw, right? The F sharp chord over A flat. You could make it 4 notes, but I wouldn't do that in this particular part. You could do that over here. Here it goes. You know, I play 4 notes over there to make it a little bit fuller, but that's up to you. And then you go, yeah, so that's just B with another, it's a slash chord, B over D sharp. And then you go to that sus chord over there and land on the first chord again. Okay, I wanted to get into bass licks a little bit. I have a couple of ones that I sort of stole from him. So that's one when you hit over here, right before you go to. So I'll play it from the start just for clarity's sake. And then over there, you feel where I put it in time? The whole part slowly. Another lick. Pretty cool, right? Actually pretty strange, sort of, because we're playing a note that isn't over there in the actual chord. You could also do. but I choose to do because you're going back to E, and that's an E chord, okay? You wouldn't play all those notes simultaneously that low on the piano, but it's a sort of hint that we're going back to E. I use that one in my bass lick over there, so you get yeah, pretty cool. It's a holds close relation to what we did there. Also, you can place it like this. Yeah, so wait a little bit longer to immediately stick it to that next chord. That's an alternative. I just wait a little bit longer before I played it, and then it gets kind of a new, or actually a totally different feel. And that's the cool thing about licks. That's also a tip that I wanted to share with you here. I'm showing you a couple of bass licks, but you can also do licks with your right hand to sort of fill in the gaps in between the chords that you're playing rhythmically. If you know a lick, just like a chord is universal, right? If you know a C chord, then you can use it in any kind of song where it occurs, and just like this E major 9 might occur in another song as well. Now you know how to play it. If you know your licks, then you can also just throw them in every now and then, okay? So, no, just a general tip over there. Disregard if you just want to focus on this song. Now, then we're gonna go to pretty simple. We've seen all those chords. The first one is the same as what we saw. Second chord, I wanna pressure you, baby. I like to add that one because I think it's a synthesizer that plays it on the original record, but it's quite, I think it's a nice flavor over there. But all I really wanted to do. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fifth accent over there is an A minor 7 actually. So that's B over A flat. Same stuff. Actually, A flat minor. Add a 7. Move out that one, and you got a B left. And then you do I wanna be and back to the start, and just loop, and you got the entire thing down. Super cool track, super groovy, super funky. Not easy to play in the groove and make it actually swing, but I suggest put on a beat and just groove and funk away. It's very good for your timing. So guys, that was it for this tutorial. I hope that you liked it. If you did, then please hit the thumbs up, like it, share it, leave a comment. Get over to my website for some extras. I also got a new member area over there called the Song Learner, where I put in full tutorials, downloadable sheets, MIDIs, and extras. Or if you want to get into pop piano, as I like to call it, piano style based on chords, grooves, licks, no reading sheet music required, then maybe consider taking my full course, reading my book, Hack the Piano, which will teach you exactly how it's done. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.